13th of May, after the Williams victory. I did say on Twitter I would wear the Williams jacket to do this, so it's my jacket. I'm not in my usual. My room's the other side of that wall. I normally film basically next to that wall. I'm in an empty room of this house, which I, strictly speaking, shouldn't be doing, but my landlord can go and stick it. And I've got my various Williams shirts as well. So yeah, good victory, good race today. The Williams fans treat it as an early birthday present. My birthday on Tuesday, so I'm going to treat this victory. They're treating this victory as a late birthday present to Sir Frank. I'm treating this to me as a Williams fan as an early birthday present. Your birthday's on Tuesday for those who are interested. Maybe buy me some Williams shares. Wouldn't really want to much. Anyway, question 1. Qualifying saw Hamilton's penalty and Carter Kane qualify outside the 107% rule. What do you make of the decisions and the incidents? We'll get the easy one out of the way. We'll get Carter Kane's incident out of the way first. Well, to be honest, I don't think he should have been allowed to race. The 107% rule is there for a reason. But if it's not enforced, then don't have it. You know, his car had problems all weekend, so I can see, I can see why they may have let him race, because when the times he said were not sort of drastically slower. It wasn't dangerously slower, but it was just a bit annoying. So it's sort of a typical FIA inconsistency in enforcement. Carter Kane he's always nearly half a second behind, at least half a second behind Pedro, and I think they need to look at getting their younger driver bringing stakes. I think it's Chinese, so there's a whole load of money to be made there. For a team that needs money, it's an obvious solution that they haven't looked at. As for Hamilton, I agree with Eddie Jordan and quite a few other people that it was enforced too harshly. He should have maybe had his top 10 time removed, so he started 10th or 11th. He shouldn't have been demoted all the way to the back. I understand why they did it, because you've got to get back to the pits under your own steam, and he didn't, which was, well, obviously it's against the rule. However, it wasn't like, when you stopped the car out on track, they had enough fuel in the car for a sample, so you can, that McLaren had realised the mistake, rather than get around and face a penalty for not enough fuel for a sample. They supplied the sample, which is a bit weird, really. The decision is basically highlighting just how the FIA is really stupid and inconsistent in enforcing enforcing everything. Like I said, I think he shouldn't have been demoted to the back. I think he should have maybe, if they're going to go as harsh as all the way to the back, might as well have said pit lane. I think Eddie Jordan was correct. Should have only been 10th, maybe at worst. Anyway, question 2, suggested by Squiffney, at Squiffney on Twitter. It's about the Senna-Schumacher crash. Who was at fault? Well, being a Williams fan I'm going to say it was Schumacher anyway, but to be honest, I think it was Schumacher. I think it was a moment of brain fade that we've seen since his comeback. He's not lost his racing nous. He just sort of suffers brain fade in the racing. It's like, it's that he's sometimes that that fraction of a second too slow in realising what's going on these days. Although that said, when he was at Ferrari, he spent nearly all his time at the front, so he didn't have to worry about this sort of thing. It's highlighting with Schumacher. It's highlighting sort of almost a bit like Vettel, not completely like Vettel. Not completely like, it's not completely true, but sometimes they both struggle to race with other people. That makes sense. They're fine when out the front, but when they're racing with other people, they find it very difficult, it seems, sometimes. Not always. I mean, Vettel did quite a good drive today, but I think Senna maybe should have. Well, it's a tough one because he didn't know which side Schumacher was going to go down, so it's easy to say Senna should have stuck to the widest line possible. But that said, he's in a race of his own. He's racing. He's trying to score more points for the team, prove he's not just there for money, or not for money because he's got money. So I think I stick more of the blame with Schumacher on this one. And as for question 3, Maldonado took the first victory in Spain for Williams. It's their first victory since Sao Paulo 2004. Is this Williams coming back or a topsy-turvy 2012? Well, first off, this has to be done on the front of the victory. It has to be done. It has to be done. Williams! Well, rock and roll Williams. Well done, Williams. I did come up with some, I think I said quite a few profanities on Twitter, might have done, probably did. Followed by, sort of very much a well done, chaps. I did say in some of these, I can't remember if I actually put them in the things I submit because I have to ramble on, I cut the videos down. So Grace or Russia F1 Will, I think it's the other guy who does the fan formula. Just so they haven't got hours, well not hours, they haven't got an unfair amount of, they haven't got huge amounts of footage to go through. I did, but I have said that not to write Williams off for a podium. I even said that in my Netcast blog. Don't write Williams off for a podium. That I could see them getting possibly a second place, but I thought that would maybe be in a race of high attrition. I really did not expect this, and in fact I had to leave the room towards the end of it, that I couldn't watch what was going on. When Alonso was closing in on Maldonado, I couldn't watch. I had to leave the room. I forget what I did. I think I might have done something semi-sensible when I did the washing or whatever, but I think this might be part of the Topsy-Turvy 2012, because Williams apparently, according to Peter Windsor of the Flying Lap, Williams looked good at Catalan here anyway in testing. So in some ways, maybe with the fan point predictions, I should have thought this. Williams would have been pretty good at the track anyway, but we'll have to give it a few more. I think what we've got to do is we've got to give it 3 or 4 more races to see what's going on. But I think it's a good day for Williams. Although I think everyone on the fan formula will be want to say get well soon to the people who were injured in the fire at the Williams garage. My understanding is that Kerr unit caught fire in Bruno's car. We've not heard much more than that, but well done to Williams today. And this sort of leads on to the bonus question of who drove the best race and why. Well, to me, it's Pastor Maldonado in the discussion, because he put that Williams in foot. That Williams arguably could have been said to be massively out of position. He kept his cool. I'd expect him to maybe. This might sound stupid. I'd expect him maybe to lead and then have an accident of sorts. To sort of get a bit nervous with leading. I don't think he's led a Formula 1 race before, so but leading it from the start, it's a tough one. But like I said a minute ago, it's the end of this fan formula. But I hope everyone who was injured in the Williams pit garage fire gets better soon. I'm going to just go on to some Storm Space production stuff now. Just need to, might not be getting a video out this week because I've got a fair few things to get done, and I also need one more female voice to get Where's My Liberty recorded and start getting that out. If you're interested, tweet at CWhite90999 or how many else I say? I don't know, it's probably somewhere around there anyway. And tweet at StormSpaceProd if you're interested in doing so. Anyway, I shall be heading off now. Got a busy week ahead of me. Annoyingly, I'm working 6 days. My birthday's on Tuesday, and I'm working all week, and I don't finish until 3:30 on Saturday. But anyway, thanks for listening. Apologies for the overexcitement for Williams, but get in there, Williams, and